Here we are in Flesherton. We're in Macphail Elementary Memorial School. We have around 500 people, so it's pretty big. We have a huge music program, FSO, which is on Thursday nights, and concert band on Tuesdays. We have around 40 people for band, so it's pretty big. I think what makes our music good is our teacher, Mr. Glasspool. He encourages us and gives us a good music understanding, I guess.
We're documenting a really interesting recording project. It's really kind of guerrilla style, live off the floor at a local church. Flesherton Symphony Orchestra is spearheaded by grade 7 and 8 students that I teach here at Macphail. They have composed their own short pieces as soundtrack material for 2 really wonderful picture books. So I originally used the books as kind of like a lesson to teach the difference, a visual sort of cue, the difference between major and minor keys.
One morning, the people of the island found a man on the beach where fate and ocean currents had washed his raft ashore. When he saw them coming, he stood up. He wasn't like them.
The people stared at him. They were puzzled. Why had he come here? What did he want? What should they do? One of them suggested it would be best to put the man straight back on his raft and send him away without delay. I'm sure he wouldn't like it here, so far away from his own kind. But the fisherman knew the sea. If we send him back, it will be the death of him, and I don't want that on my conscience, he said. We have to take him in. I think for that page, the music would be kind of like first it'd start kind of dark and slow, then it'll pick up and go higher, because the fisherman is like his last chance of hope.
So the piece of music kind of goes together with that page of the book. If it's sad, then it would be like low, sad music. There's some notes that are they naturally just sound like down and kind of sad when they're put together. And it's not like people put a finger on it and say that's bad and that's happy, but you just get a feeling of it.
Can you hum something that sounds sad?
And
happy?
We talked a lot about soundtrack and the importance of soundtracks to films. In this case, it's a picture book, but we looked at a lot of soundtracks and listened to soundtracks like Jaws. there's a musical theme that you hear over and over and over and over and over again repeatedly throughout the film. So the students were composing with that in mind. I think it'll be a really awesome experience for the kids, because not only are we playing with our concert band, which we do regularly at festivals and during school, we're also going to play with some kids from Grey Highlands, which is the high school, and community members as well. So it's truly going to be a local orchestra thrown together.
Symphony City. We can make it if we hurry. The station is empty at first. Then the train comes and it is very crowded. I try to hold on tight, but I let go. There are too many people, and then no one.
Music is like a language. It's easy to learn and you can express yourself through it. Like English, for an example, you can't really express yourself through it. Music, you can be free and it's kind of like exploring something.
What do you think about your school?
It's good, a lot of creative programs, and Mr. Glasspool is a great music teacher. He's inspired us a lot.
How has he inspired you?
Just like making us like play more and do more creative things, like the pieces that we were playing, to write our own music. Before, we didn't really get to do a lot of that.
Kids actually wrote parts of this music, right?
Yeah, all of it.
All of it? Do you think that's different if an adult wrote it and if a kid wrote it? Do you think?
No.
No?
It might be a little bit more creative if the kid wrote it.
I think that the documentary just can't miss like the music that's going on in the school every day and just what's happening.